Have you ever decorated your home so perfectly, only to feel like something S watching you at night? Maybe it's the mirror, or the three candles you always light when the room feels heavy. Maybe it's that dried herb bundle above your door that no longer smells like peace. You thought it was Feng Shui, but what if you were performing a real witch ritual without even knowing it? Today, we're stepping into the strange overlap between Feng Shui energy mistakes and accidental witchcraft rituals. The kind that block your money flow, drain your energy, and steal the quiet luck you never realized you had. Our story follows Carol Whitmore, 58, lives in a quiet house at the edge of Asheville. Her house is filled with calming scents, crystals, and mirror decor. Yet for months she's felt tired, disconnected, like something S watching. But the worst part, her wealth stopped growing, her luck dried up. And she didn't even notice until it was too late. Let's break down the 5 mistakes that turned her home into a ritual she never meant to cast. Mistake 1, the mirror facing the bed. A portal you didn't mean to open. Carol thought putting a mirror at the foot of her bed was just good design. It made the room feel bigger, brighter. She could see her houseplants from bed. It looked like every cozy Pinterest post she'd saved. But after 2 weeks, she started waking up at 2:47 am. Every single night, not scared, not sweating, just awake. Like something clicked her back online without permission. One night she opened her eyes and saw her own face staring back at her. Except, she wasn't sure she had opened her eyes yet. The truth is, in Feng Shui, a mirror facing your bed doesn't reflect beauty. It reflects and fragments your Kai while you sleep, which means your energy can't recharge. Your luck doesn't settle, and your wealth flow, it spins instead of lands. Now layer that with this. In ritual witchcraft, a mirror at the foot of the bed is known as a watch gate. It's a setup used for spiritual observation, a quiet invitation for things to look in or slip through. Carol didn't know that. She just knew she felt like her brain was buffering all day, and her sleep felt like a weird stage play with the curtain left half open. Even her jade bracelet cracked one morning, just split. She laughed it off. But she also took off the mirror that afternoon. Here's the actual Feng Shui mistake. Mirror directly facing the bed. Splits energy during rest. Opens visual channels that interrupt luck retention and money anchoring. And what started as decor had turned into a ritual portal she didn't mean to open. Quick fix if you're doing this right now: move the mirror. Don't just cover it, relocate it completely. If moving is impossible, place a cloth over it at night, white or earth tone. Add a bowl of sea salt or black tourmaline at the base to absorb leakage. And when you cover it, say clearly, "No eyes in this room but mine. Energy closes now." You don't need to believe in rituals for them to activate. Sometimes, Feng Shui mistakes are just witchcraft spells with better lighting. Next time I want to boost my wealth flow, I'll try not to do it with a mirror that doubles as a paranormal peephole. Mistake 2, burning candles in odd numbers. The summoning ritual you didn't know you were doing. Carol didn't even think twice about it. Every time the house felt weird, like the mood was stuck, like her thoughts were slow, like money wasn't flowing. She'd light 3 candles, one on the entry table, one on her kitchen counter, one on the bedroom shelf, different scents. Different shapes, always 3, it makes the house feel less stale, she'd say, and she was right. It did invite something, but not what she thought. In Feng Shui, candles represent the fire element, and fire is movement, it activates. It stirs, it calls things forward. But when you light candles in odd numbers, especially 1 or 3, you're not balancing Kai, you're triggering pull energy, which means you're summoning movement. You're opening your space to unfiltered entry. You're risking leakage instead of flow. Witchcraft traditions are even more specific. Lighting 3 candles is a basic form of a summoning ritual. Carol had been doing that twice a week for months. No closure, no grounding, no idea. No wonder she kept saying, "I feel like peace shows up but never stays." Even her incense started burning too fast. And her bills? They arrived faster than her income. She stopped lighting candles for 2 weeks. Things got quiet, weirdly better. Feng Shui mistake here is clear. Lighting 1 or 3 candles regularly without intention overheats the room's kai, summons volatile energy without closure, pulls money, calm, and mental clarity out. And trick to fix it: burn in pairs only, 2 or 4. Keep a small bowl of water nearby to balance fire. Never burn while anxious, only when the room already feels neutral. Blow them out with this line: no calls left open, energy closed. Carol now burns 2 tea lights beside a ceramic dish of coins. That's it. Oh, she also stopped lighting them near mirrors. After last time, you don't take risks like that. If this sounds like something you've done, lighting candles to shift the mood, hoping energy will just behave, you're not crazy, you're just not alone. These are the small habits that quietly shift your kai. And sometimes shift your luck the wrong way. Hit like if this just lit a bulb in your brain. Comment if you've ever used candles for peace and ended up feeling drained. 3 candles used to mean peace, clarity, and intention. Now it just means I'm accidentally inviting invisible guests to dinner. Mistake 3, hanging dried herbs by the door. You just activated a binding ward. Carol tied together a bundle of dried sage, rosemary, and lavender. Wrapped it in jute string, hung it above her front door. Pinterest vibes all the way. It stayed there for 4 months, and during those same 4 months, no visitors, packages delayed. Her online orders in limbo, and her own mood flat. In Feng Shui, the front door is called the mouth of Kai. It's where all wealth, opportunity, and helpful people enter. But Carol's cute little bundle, it was blocking the gate. In Witchcraft, this kind of herb bundle, bound, dried, hung above the door, is used to seal a space. It's a ward. A good one if you're trying to keep everything out. But that means everything, even flow, even money, even new chances. Here's the Feng Shui mistake: hanging tight-bound dried herbs directly over or beside the front door. Disrupts Kai intake, slows down energy, interaction, and financial replenishment. Fix it. Move the bundle away from the door. Hang it near a window or over the kitchen instead. Or replace it with a citrus bowl or bamboo chime at the door. Let air flow daily through the entry. And don't keep dead, scentless herbs around. If it's dead, it's blocking. Carol took the bundle down. Visitors came back, and so did the packages. Turns out I wasn't filtering energy at the door, I was telling abundance to go knock somewhere else. Mistake 4, drawing circles with salt or stones. You just locked opportunity inside a trap. Carol liked things that felt intentional. So she started placing smooth white stones in little perfect circles around plants, candle bowls, even a tiny plate of coins. She called it grounding. Feng Shui said otherwise. In this tradition, energy needs a way out. It's about circulation, not containment. But a perfect circle, that's a trap. It locks the energy down. Nothing leaves. But nothing new gets in either. And in ritual magic, circles made of salt or stone are containment spells, used to hold something inside or keep something from spreading. Carol had drawn 3 energy cages without realizing it. And over those same weeks, her meditation felt flat, her plants dulled, her inbox stayed empty. She broke one circle by accident while vacuuming. That same week, she got an unexpected PayPal payment. She broke the rest intentionally. Feng Shui mistake, circling objects with stone, salt, or crystals. Creates energy containment. Prevents flow, blocks Kai, and traps good luck inside itself. Fix. Open the circle like a C or a spiral. Place a direction stone outside the arc, like quartz or jade. Don't ever trap your money. Money needs movement. I was decorating like I was protecting something sacred. Turns out I was just keeping all my money in spiritual solitary confinement. Mistake 5, obsidian, skulls, and black tourmaline in the wealth corner. Anchoring the wrong spirit. Carol thought her wealth corner looked strong. Obsidian chunk, black tourmaline tower, little silver skull from New Orleans, it was giving. Dark goddess energy, but nothing was growing there. Money slowed, clients ghosted. One bracelet order got lost in shipping. Twice. In Feng Shui, the southeast corner governs money, expansion, and incoming wealth. It needs movement, green, wind, and growth. Not anchors, not symbols of death, not stand still and guard this place forever energy. In Witchcraft, obsidian and black tourmaline are spirit anchors. Skulls mean stillness, memory, and endings. Carol didn't protect her wealth. She pinned it down so hard it couldn't move. Feng Shui mistake, using dark, dense, or death-like symbols in the southeast corner. It locks movement. It blocks money flow. Attracts holding, not receiving. Fix. Replace with green stones, coins, or living plants. Add gentle motion, wind chime, bamboo, light. And keep symbols of life and growth in money areas. Carol made the switch. 3 new clients showed up. No rituals, no crystals. Just air. Apparently I was guarding my wealth so hard, even the money couldn't get in without a spiritual permission slip. And hey, if you made it this far, thank you for choosing to spend time with wisdom of Feng Shui. In a world full of shortcuts and shiny tips, you showed up for the quiet stuff, the real stuff, the kind that sits behind the curtain and shapes how your home breathes, blocks, and breaks flow. We'll be back next episode to untangle even more ways our everyday spaces mess with energy, money, and luck. Sometimes in ways no one talks about. Until then, keep your mirrors covered, your candles counted, and maybe check what you've been hanging above your door. Your space speaks, wisdom listens.